Tales from Margaritaville, Fictional Facts and Factual Fictions. Jimmy Buffett, author of Where's Joe Merchant? Exuberant, the New York Times Book Review. A smooth sailing book of infinite imagination, the Chicago Sun-Times. 7 months on the New York Times bestseller list. Entertaining. The whole volume is a tribute to Buffett's storytelling skills and his essentially sunny, manana-influenced worldview. The Houston Post. Just where is Margaritaville anyway? It's not on a map, that's for sure. But it does exist. In the brilliantly creative imagination of singer-songwriter Jimmy Buffett, Tales from Margaritaville is a collection so vividly packed with restless dreamers, wild wanderers, and pure gypsy souls that just reading it is an adventure itself. From the travels that take a cowboy named Tully Mars from Heartache, Wyoming to Graceland, to the colorful crazies of Heat Wave, Alabama, to the autobiographical adventures of a third-generation sailor and first-rate musical outlaw, these stories present the true roamer's twin loves, the sea and the road, in a way you'll never forget. Newcomers to Margaritaville are in for both surprises and rewards, as they encounter a southern world that's neither hick chic nor cornpone. The Dallas Monthly.
Jimmy Buffett has been telling stories all his life. Born and raised in Alabama, he is best known for the tales he has told in his songs and 22 recorded albums. Several of these albums have had gold and platinum sales, and for more than 20 years, Buffett has toured the United States and other countries, bringing the universal language of music to people around the world. A strong advocate of environmental preservation, he has worked to save the Florida salt marshes and the manatees, as well as other endangered areas and species. Mr. Buffett's nonfiction has been published in the Miami Herald and numerous other magazines, newspapers, and journals. In 1988, he and his daughter Savannah Jane Buffett collaborated on The Jolly Moon, a widely acclaimed children's book. His latest novel is Where is Joe Merchant? He lives in Key West, Florida. But now he's dead. And I'm sorry.
Where is Margaritaville? One of the questions I'm asked most is, where is Margaritaville? I answer, when you are there, you will know about it. You will know it. I have known about it for quite a while. Ever since I was a child, I've had a recurring dream of visiting an island. It appears at different locations in the perimeter of the Gulf of Mexico, west of Tortuga, south of Ship Island, or in the middle of Perdido Bay. Somewhere and everywhere, Margaritaville has its origins. I remember my grandparents' backyard and Pascagoula as my first base. From there, I ventured out into the world. A very narrow tributary bordered the property, and my cousin and I mounted many pirate expeditions down the bayou that emptied into the Mississippi Sound. We would set up camp down by the old Coast Guard station and fish and watch ocean-going vessels making their way past Horn Island out into the blue waters of the Gulf. I imagined myself at the wheel of a freighter heading out to sea, and I let my mind go where my feet couldn't yet carry me. After an exhausting day of playing pirate, I went to bed with my grandfather's old world atlas open across my chest after I had traced imaginary sea routes from that muddy little bayou in the backyard to the exotic places of the world. I have visited many of those places with the names that sounded so intriguing, and I've always carried with me that floating island of my dreams, the legend of Atiragram, the wonderfully loony inhabitants of Snakebite Key, and the cast of characters I've encountered during my trips on so many boats may hold some clue as to where Margaritaville is, making the quest to find the mythical island a real adventure. So now join me, if you will, on the real and unreal voyages to and from Margaritaville, wherever the fuck it is.